Man, sometimes you just reach an area, the music kicks in, and this game is just genuinely beautiful. I wish there was a way to turn off the HUD and just take it in. Maybe there is? In fact, let me have a look, because I would love to just see what this looks like without a HUD interface. Why is there no toggle? There's gotta be a toggle. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, confirm changes for now. Key bindings. There isn't, is there? Wow. That is oh god, all the fucking multiplayer bullshit. In fact, the multiplayer isn't actually terrible in this game, but at the same time, I don't care. It's Dragon Age. It doesn't need it. And it was EA's time of where they were probably at their peak fuckery. No, that's a lie. Battlefront 2. But the mid 2010s was their peak fuckery. In my opinion, they're sort of pulling back on the fuckery front. Not amazingly, but they're sort of letting Take-Two take over as the worst fucking gaming company there is. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping this generation, I'm really, really fucking hoping that everything goes back to the way it should be. Oh my god. You've still got a HUD piece! I told the HUD to go away! But whatever. Genuinely, like, the weather's disgusting. The ground is wet, damp, and gross and slimy. It's just, but still, there's that undeniable beauty to the world. I love, the Dragon Age series has always had a wonderful use of fog. It's a really weird thing, a wonderful use of weather in general. Weirdly enough, oh god, I forgot about the giant we're eventually going to have to face or sneak past or just hope he's friendly. But yeah, it's stunning shit, isn't it? And listen to that ambience. The sound design in this game is genuinely quite glorious, to the point where I would say it's immersive if it didn't have all the issues that it does have. But this landscape is just, you know those landscapes where you can look at them and you know what the temperature is like? You know what the scene smells like? It's one of those. There's so much potential behind this game, and I really hope it's realized. Or at least will be in Dragon Age 4, if they happen to fuck this one up. But so far, it's a game that I love and hate. I don't know what happened to my hate. Love and hate so many different things about. And it's conflicting in my head to the point where I just don't know. There's so many wonderful things, so many, what the fuck are you doing kind of thing. Oh my god! The dragon is there too? I don't think it's a great idea to go ahead and get this shard. But, yeah. At the very least, it's got some real beauty. I would potentially argue, in many cases, not as much beauty as Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. While it obviously looks far more, at least in terms of actual graphical fidelity, it obviously looks way better than those games. But in terms of art direction, I still haven't decided. I don't know, I think Origins and Dragon Age 2 had such a vibe to them, had such a very, very Dragon Age feel. And this one doesn't quite as much. But that's not necessarily I don't know. I imagine it's a case of the Frostbite engine. I imagine it's a case of growing pains with, or teething pains with Bioware, because they had, at this point, they had never used the fucking Frostbite engine before. Which might make sense as to why I think, honestly, Andromeda probably did a few things better, which is a weird thing to say about any game. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that Bioware, throughout the PS5, the Series X, and the Nintendo Switch Pro generation, I really hope they find their footing again. And I know people are going to say, like, completely different company than when BioWare was at their peak with KOTOR and all that. Well, actually, you can also say that BioWare was a completely different company between Baldur's Gate and KOTOR and the Mass Effect trilogy. A lot of people would argue, genuinely, that Baldur's Gate and KOTOR period was their peak. A lot of people like those games more than the Mass Effect trilogy. I am absolutely diehard for Mass Effect. But I obviously also love KOTOR. It's still their style of game. You know, Bioware as a brand does mean something regardless of the composition. And obviously those developers are so very talented and are so much of the reason that Mass Effect was what it was. But I guarantee you, so many different people worked on Mass Effect than worked on the original Dragon Ages and Baldur's Gate and all of that. It's not all about that. I promise you, in BioWare's current form, they can produce absolute magic again. They just need it to all fall together correctly. Because you can't entirely blame EA. BioWare was at fault for a lot of what was going on last generation for them. But with the Mass Effect Trilogy remasters coming, I'm hopeful. I really, really am hopeful. Hell, I don't know what's going on with those by the time this video is going up. Maybe it's been debunked. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? The dragon is fighting. The giant died. The giant died because physics. Shit, 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 no! It isn't my fault, dragon! Leave me alone! I just want to loot the fucking giant that you accidentally killed, okay? We can do that, right? Maybe he fears me. Maybe he fears me because I definitely should not have been able to fell that motherfucker. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I can hear the beating of wings in the distance, but I don't know where he's gone. Giant? Oh, come on. There's got to be that big-ass corpse somewhere, right? Recruit stuck. Yes, yes, yes. Hello? Giant corpse. I refuse to believe that the massive giant, the big scary motherfucker that I feared for a very long time, dropped nothing. Is it just because I wasn't the one to end him? This is unfair. I thought I saw another ginger goat that we were going to have to go for. But no, at the very least... Oh, no, okay. He just split into the smallest ribs you could possibly imagine. 13 gold, a Templar shield, a decent... Oh, fuck me, I'm full. Hoarfrost staff. I mean, she is a little bit of a horse, so it makes sense. Let's see what we can do. I need to go ahead and break some things and potentially leave the damn Storm Coast because they don't seem to have any kind of merchants that I can just load this shit off to with. So, that might honestly be what we have to do next, and just fuck off back to Haven. I mean, it gives us a chance to talk to Iron Bull, of course, which is a great thing, but still kinda annoying.
Desert Temple seems to require a
oh shit, wait,
feet.
what? What Desert Temple? I didn't even know that... Had we even found out that the shards point towards a Desert Temple? I don't think we had, you little spoiler motherfucker, how dare you? Maybe we had and I completely forgot, but that seems a little unlikely. Or does it, when my brain is constantly melting? Who knows? Alright, let's be on our way. Let's return to Haven, and then we'll see what we can do. That's more shards. Is there anything remotely interesting out here? Oh boy, shards, and more shards. Oh yeah, the Great Warden shit. Of course, there's a lot that's kind of interesting out here. By kinda, I mean very. I need to know who they're looking for. But for now, let's make our way to Haven. And let's sell literally everything. And once I've sold literally everything, we'll talk to Iron Bull and we'll make our way back here. Or maybe we'll talk to Iron Bull now. Because then that only means I have to do one jump cut instead of two, and you guys get even more of me. Aren't you so very lucky? I'm running out of water. This fucking sucks. Oh, come on. I can't melt even more than I already am. Game? Yeah, you've been to Haven 100 fucking times. Can you please hurry up? Can me displaying my knowledge of how I literally have no idea how computers work despite being a PC gamer for the last... well over half decade? When did I start? 2013, 2014? 6 years. Jesus, that's insane. That must be more than 6 years. 7 years, I believe. Fuck me, dude. I'm old. Alright, what do we got over here? Special shipments? No, no, no. Iron Bull. Yes, yes, yes. You seem to hang out right next to... Oh, Krem's here. Who is Iron Bull's right-hand lady man? Still haven't quite figured that out. I mean, there's no tit room in that... Are you really a man? Really?
What can
Listen
I do
to the
for
voice. You are absolutely a lesbian. I refuse to believe otherwise. What the hell am I supposed to do? Tell me about the charges.
Talk about the Bull's chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Enderfells. In my time with the chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. More expensive, but you'll never doubt
Yet
we're
he's
worth
still
it.
absolutely
Know
terrible.
anything in particular?
Absolutely, what are your
The charges
abilities?
specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want
Slaughter.
us large enough to
Endless
work as an
fucking
army.
murder.
Better as shock troops to skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps.
Dalish with
and
magic,
stages
were you gonna
fighting.
say?
They mostly hold
Dude,
back.
I want keeper
I'll lead the
magic.
frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Okay. Why does it seem like you're more of the leader than Iron Bull has ever been? Why is it that he seems so dumb? Maybe that's his tactics. Maybe he wants to seem stupid, so I tell him everything and then he betrays me. Who knows? I don't like the fact he's a spy. At first I thought it was cool. Now it actually worries me. I guess we'll see. Tell me of an interesting
Something
job.
about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish
They're hardly rare, are they?
Apparently
You must know what
spirits
they
can
are.
possess trees too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
So, what are Dalish nobles called? I didn't even know the Dalish had nobles, unless I completely misunderstood that. Unless it's a noble that is Dalish, but even so, even if it is that seems a hell of a lot less likely than just the Dalish having nobles. They must do, if they follow the old ways, and I guarantee you the Elven Empire, when it existed, was full of fucking nobles, right? Like, they were just as powerful as the humans at that point, if not... No, they were never just as powerful as the humans, but, they held kingdoms, at the very least. Do you follow rules?
For how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct
How
most
is
companies
that?
hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colours. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Goodbye, even though I have way more to talk to you about. You are absolutely a woman. I refuse to believe that you aren't. You even had, lipstick. I have to Google what you are. I'm sorry. Creme. Dragon Age. Inquisition. Gender. Oh. Well, that explains a lot. Creme is straight up trans. I don't know how that works in a medieval setting. Maybe there are magic procedures that remove Wang. But, sorry, that was probably quite insensitive. But, sure? I'm not against it. It just seems kind of strange in a medieval setting. Hopefully we can find out how that actually works. Talk to me. I said talk to me. What the fuck? Talk to me. We had so much more to talk about. Fucking game. Come on. Function. Function. Oh, you broken ass piece of shit. Talk to me, Iron Bull.
Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
How do you know he's a Templar?
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
And you're smothered in scars, huh?
Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down, helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Yes, he is.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops. Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Are we not all Inquisitors? If it's an Inquisition, at least the higher-ups. I guess it should be me. But I am straight up the weakest. I would say Liliana is our leader. overall, but then again, no, we're sort of equal parts. Do we
The
need one?
Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor. That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's going to be time to make decisions. Someone's going to have to step up.
So this game goes on long after
Maybe
we
you
seal the
seal
breach,
the
huh?
breach.
Maybe
The country
anyway.
gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat. Do you think? It could happen. It won't. But it could.
How do I make you like me? What do
How's
you
it
actually
going?
respond to, Iron Bull? Tell me of the Ben Hassarath. Actually, no, why the name Iron Bull? I want to know.
Iron Bull. I picked it. We don't have names under the queue. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came
Depressing,
to
isn't
Orlais,
it?
I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
Why that name, though?
Why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things.
I have
it's
noticed,
the
my friend.
Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works.
So you like being seen as an absolute retard, huh? Well, each to their own. If we're gonna learn about the Ben Hassarath, we need to learn of the
I'd like to know more
Qunari
about the
first.
Qunari. You writing a book?
I want to know more about you. Oh God, this is a horrible idea. Darawen, what he can do to your orifices. That is unholy and unspeakable. Let's do it.
And I'd like to know you better.
You could just ask.
I am.
All right. What do you want to know?
Why do you sound so upset? Come on, man. How is it
What's
growing
it like
up?
growing up under the Q?
The Tomasrans raise us.
Surprised we can never ask. Well, I guess Sten was too uptight about everything, but
Chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs.
let me turn it up for you guys. I can't hear
They had me
shit.
pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hassarath.
You must have been proud.
It must have been a good day for you.
Yes, it's like being a block of stone with a sculptor working on you. One day,
That
the
doesn't
last
sound
of the
good at
wrap
all.
Gets knocked off, and you can see your real shape. What you're supposed to be.
This is what you're supposed to be? It doesn't seem particularly healthy, my friend. You're like 98.887765% pure hench, pure bulk, pure fucking mass. And like, I'm not gonna figure out whatever the hell kind of number I said. The other percentage, I don't even know. Rage? Endless sexual energy? Rage and that combined? Yes, that's the best combination possible. And if Thedas fell to the Q.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Eldon?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love
Yeah.
rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the cube? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated, drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
Because it scares you. Or you don't think it's gonna happen? Because your friends would die? Is that what worries you? I guess they're not particularly friends yet, if they ever will be. I don't know. I haven't really seen them interact a whole lot. Except him calling Vivian Viv, which was my favorite. How do they
How do the
govern?
Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Is there much dissent?
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hassarath set you straight. Won't kill you.
Okay, then. Well, that's fucking terrifying. Jesus, man. It's such a It's such a terrifying way of life. It's amazing that Iron Bull, this wise-cracking little bastard, managed to come out of it. It is... I'm not totally against him not being like Sten. I guess I need to know how it happened. Do you not marry?
There's no marriage among the Qunari.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. But I guess it makes
Qunari love our
sense.
friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex?
What?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
What the fuck does that mean? What, really?
Seriously? Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes
Really?
it's this long, involved thing
Huh.
that takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out. in
Maybe you
5
just did
minutes.
some weird shit, my
Thank
friend.
you. See you next week.
Wow. You don't know
You've
true
never really
passion?
made love. Connected with someone in both body and soul.
I don't know. One time they used this thing called the Sato Nerapan. It's a leather-wrapped rod on a harness. That wasn't really my soul, though. Also, there were more than 2 people.
We're glossing over that. The Qunari, the most uptight motherfuckers in the world, are the most kinky bastards known to man, and they will shout it from the rooftops to people they barely know. I love it. Iron Bull, my opinion has immediately changed on you. You're pretty great. Day-to-day
How's
life.
everyday life different for Qunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Valroyo gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
Except that baker isn't
Can't
free.
be exactly the same. The Qunari have no personal freedoms.
I can go bang whenever the hell they want.
Figure that baker in Valroyo has. Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Valroyo. People are just people.
You're just an absolutely terrifying people, so there's a little bit of a difference, my friend. What does Qunari
What
mean?
Qunari? Is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Qunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha, deserters.
And those who predate the Qun, that's a thing. Of course, there must have been something before the Qun came around. Were you still sort of like this, or were you just like, I don't know, down the pub with the lads, or something like pretty much any other race? I don't know, the elves are obviously not like that, but mainly because there are no pubs and no lads in the
What about
Dales.
Qunari who existed before the Qun?
I'm really intrigued by this.
Came from. They're called the Kosset, but we don't use
I
that
did
word
not
for
even
race.
know
We
this!
came south to Thedas because
So your
the
actual
Kossets
species is Kossith.
were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect
So
they look
you're
much like
your
us,
own heretics.
whatever they are.
But they don't look like you, which means the Qun has shaped your bodies as well? Why do the Kossith not look like? I have to learn more about the Kossith.
See ya.
This is insane! I think there's a lot more I can ask you about, right? Qunari Tamasrans. I do need to learn more about that, but tell
I'd like
me
to know
of the
more about
Ben
your work with the Ben
Hasra.
Hasrath.
Ben Hathrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators
so there's
who
different
take people with
branches, huh?
problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
Re-educators. What exactly does that mean? Is that just little book reader ladies? Or, I don't know why I said ladies, book reader people? Or is that a little bit of torture? A little bit of dominatrix shit going
How
on?
do the re-educators work?
There's a big difference between dominatrix shit and torture. Just want to point that out. I mean,
Keep a
mostly.
man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
Why are you admitting this to me? I've never seen a Qunari think that they believe they are anything but untouchable. Within reason. I mean, as a race, they know they're untouchable. As individuals, less so, but they still think they're well above other races. It's weird seeing someone so far away from the Qunari hive mind. Betty loves cookies. Betty still loves cookies, though. Can't escape that part of the hive mind. Is it really that easy?
Alter someone's beliefs that easily?
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page, erase a word here and there, and your whole outlook changes. Always felt a little weird reading after that conversation.
That's revolting, dude.
The re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais when you commit a crime or betray a lord? They just lop your head off. At least the Qunari try to fix you.
None sound like you, or your job is spying. None sound like you. I mean, it's true,
None
right?
of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to
But none of them
Saharan
sound like
because they needed
Talus
someone who
either.
would fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from
What
Tevinter,
does that even mean?
Tal-Hashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Sounds difficult.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Hashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
So you are very distant from the Qun. I see, okay. Even knowing what they did, it worked out well enough, or... That was
Not
brave.
many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me, but I couldn't give any of those bastards the satisfaction.
Guess
The Bin
suicide
Hassel
is
ordered
very
me to
much
go
against the
away,
Qun. Look how
ostensibly
thick
as a
that
talent,
neck is.
work
Jesus.
undercover. That's how I ended up here.
We should stop trying to flirt with the giant man. His fist is probably larger than the vast majority of your body, my friend. The horrible things he could do. Means I got to meet you.
Me too.
If you ever
That
need
didn't
to talk
have to
more
be a
about
love
this,
option. That could have just been, you know,
It was a
friendly.
long time ago. Thanks, though.
He doesn't even
What's
approve.
going on?
I mean, I like you.
See ya.
Whatever. Can Krem finally talk to us? Come on! Do the thing! Ugh, what did I come here for again? Oh yeah, I need to sell things. See you guys soon, I guess. Maybe I'll figure out how to talk to
Now
Krem
that we've
again,
got
but
better maps
seems
to
unlikely.
feedback, I can show you a few tricks to get more out of them.
Okay.
Are you actually talking to me? Oh no,
Forget I
okay.
said anything. You forells. Growling at everyone but your dogs.
No, go ahead. Who knows? Maybe some fancy noble riding might save my life if a scouting ride goes wrong. And maybe I'll show you a few tricks as well.
So what are you? I guess you're Leliana's secretive operatives, and you're one of Cullen's angry bastards? I guess that's how it works, but then what do Josephines look like? I don't know, we'll figure out eventually. Oh, modify weapons, let's fix up Bianca, please? Shit!